Welcome to Willard's Wisdom for Leaders, a short weekly reflection for leaders who want to faithfully fulfill the Lord's calling in their leadership. Each week, we'll take a brief insight from Dallas Willard, connect it to Scripture, and reflect on how it shapes the way we lead and serve others. I'm Jared Mlynczyk, and this is Willard's Wisdom for Leaders. This week is episode number 6, Placed Here for a Purpose.
Now, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. But could we say that together? Using I. Could we say that together? I am an unceasing spiritual being with an eternal destiny in God's great universe. Maybe you could take a bar of soap and write that on your mirror so that when you get up in the morning, maybe you could write under it, I am the light of the world. That'll scare you awake. But you remember, that's what Jesus said. That's you're put down in time and space in a particular place that is unique to you, and no one else will ever be in that place. And in that place, if you aren't the light, there will not be any light. Now, of course, Jesus is the light of the world. And the light that is in you is Him. But you matter. You count. Your position, following our discussions of Genesis 1:26, your position in time and space is your place to be responsible. It is to have dominion, creative responsibility for good under God. And that's what your life is about.
Leaders often think about their role in terms of responsibility due to all the decisions that we have to make. It seems like everyone wants something from us at all times. Dallas Willard reminds us of something a bit deeper than that. He says, you are an unceasing spiritual being with an eternal destiny in God's great universe. Jesus says in John 8:12, I am the light of the world. And through Christ, that light now lives in you and in me. As school leaders, that matters more than we often realize because you have been placed in a specific time and a place that is unique to you. The school you lead, the role you hold, the people that you serve, it's certainly not random. It's the place God has appointed for you. Genesis 1:26 reminds us that we're created to reflect God's image and to have dominion. That is, to lead and to create and to take responsibility for what is good under God. That means your leadership is not just about managing tasks, it's about stewardship. It's about using what God has entrusted to you for good. And if the light of Christ is in you, then your presence truly matters. So pause and consider this. If you are not the light in your organization or your school, what happens? What happens to the culture? What other kinds of attitudes and behaviors emerge because simply you're not around? If the leader is not carrying the light of Christ, something else will take its place. That is not meant to create pressure. It's simply to remind you of purpose. Where you are right now is not a placeholder. It is a calling from the Lord. So the question for leaders is very simple. How are you carrying the light of Christ into the place God has entrusted to you? May your leadership be a blessing today.